Hello everyone, I'm Andrew Heaward, Managing Director of Heaward Solutions. This morning I wanted to have a brief conversation with you about evidence of need, which is an absolutely critical part of any strong funding application, and it's something I think people struggle with a little bit. To my mind, there's three big parts to evidencing your need for your project really well, and it's a vital part of the application. The first one of those is the use of demographic information, statistics, things of that sort, so kind of hard evidence. And you can access that from your local authority, from all sorts of websites, even things like Zoopla actually tells you quite a lot of useful information. The index of deprivation, which is a government tool, is incredibly valuable if you work in an area that's got high levels of deprivation, in a city, something of that nature, or perhaps even a deprived part of a town. And you can also get some really good information about rural issues from that. So index deprivation is really useful. I've talked a bit about this sort of data before though, so I'm not going to go into it in a great deal of detail. The other two areas are considerably more interesting. First off, you have survey information, and this is just so important. Think of it as softer data. It's qualitative. It tells your story much better. And really, this is information you collect yourself, and you can do it in lots of different ways. Online surveys, physical surveys outside your local shops, a survey done, at a club night if you're a football club or something like that, or a survey of service users or their carers or other supporters, families, people like that. All those things are really useful. Other things you can do, so online surveys work very well, and things like consultation nights. There's concepts like planning for real and various other very practical ways that you can gather information from people and record it, and it's the recording it that's so important. And obviously once you've got this information, you need to present it and analyse it. I know when I do this sort of work, one of the things I'm very keen to do is to produce a consultation report for clients that actually sets out what we did, how we did it, and what we found out most importantly. So that qualitative data, really important. It tells your story in a rich way that really stats never will do. And the final thing is really to do with support and your partnerships and your networks. So letters of support. Letters of support, they're a bit of an old-fashioned idea really, but they're still really effective. And they can tell a story and actually prove that your organisation is credible. And credibility matters. Credibility really matters. And funders will take care of that. So do you get a letter of support from the mayor? Do you get a letter of support from your local council or MP? Are there other organisations who do something in a similar sort of sector, but perhaps not exactly the things you're planning to do? And will they put on paper they think your idea is great and they really want to use it, or they'll send clients your way, or they'll refer people in one way or another? That sort of information is really useful. The council, the NHS, perhaps the local police officers. There's all sorts of people who will give you really good information to support what you're trying to do, and will put it onto paper if you ask them really nicely and they are actually in support of your idea. So three key bits to evidence of need: statistical information, that's your hard quantitative data; survey information or things of that kind, more qualitative; and then your letters of support, which are all about partnership, they're all about credibility. If you put those three things together and you do it well, you will strengthen your bid considerably. Hopefully that's been useful. If you really want some help or advice, I'm absolutely delighted to assist, so please reach out and get in touch. Bye bye.